So we're ready to get ice fishing. I've got my micro rod here and you've got me all hooked up with the bait. What is exactly that we're fishing with here?
Well, this is the new way of ice fishing. Little rods, little baits, little lures and jigs.
Okay.
And we like to use these grub baits now, and you'll see them everywhere, and you'll see the different grub baits of wax worms, even maggots, because that's what's available during the winter time.
Okay.
And the fish are just looking for just a small bite, in particular the panfish.
Okay.
And what we do, we lower our line all the way down to the bottom. We just raise it up just a couple inches, and we just give it some subtle touches like that. With any luck, we get a bite.
Perfect.
And it doesn't feel like much, it's just a little touch.
Just a little nibble. So how will we know when we've hit the bottom?
Once you let go of your line will go slack.
Okay.
And you'll feel that. So we can try that if you'd like.
All right.
We'll just open up the bales.
Flip this over.
And just let them go straight down. We're fishing in about maybe 6-7 feet of water here.
Okay. Oh, yep, my line stopped there.
Mine stopped too, so
flip my bail
just going to flip
over.
it back over and just give it a couple of turns to tighten up your line, so that you can have your line nice and tight. That way anything that touches your line, you know it'll be a fish, because we're not using minnows. There's nothing moving on our line. Anything touches your line, got to be a fish.
It has to be a fish. I should hope so. If anything else is down there, I'm not swimming in here come summertime.
No. And the fish that we're trying to target here today is bluegill, yellow perch, black crappie, pumpkin seed, and maybe if we're lucky, even the odd catfish too.
All right. Pumpkin seed doesn't sound like a real kind of fish.
That's a beautiful sunfish.
Oh, okay, so it's another name for a sunfish.
It's just another name for the sunfish, just that really bright, pretty one. And we do see those come out of here too, but bluegill is our most predominant fish. When we do hold our derbies, like we have in about mid-February, last year we did have over 500 panfish caught and released.
Wow.
Majority of them were the bluegill, followed by the crappie and the yellow perch, and then a few of those sunfish. So
little pumpkin seed fish. So you're saying 500 fish come out of here, but I'm not feeling anything yet.
Well, it's fishing, and it is a bit of a challenge.
All right, so it's a patient sport.
It's a patient sport. You get to be one with nature when you come out here and get to kind of clear your mind from work and from home.
Yep.
And when you look at a conservation area like this, 800 acres of conservation lands and trails,
beautiful.
A 200-acre reservoir, all right here at Valens Lake, and it's a great spot to go to. It's one of my favorite fishing holes.
I'm definitely enjoying it so far, and we're the only ones out here. I mean, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous spot, and I know you guys have a lot of people coming up to fish here. Now, when you're saying that they do catch and release, is that something that all the conservation areas do?
Not all of them. This one here, we do have a catch and release policy. The panfish can get just easily targeted, and they're suspect to over-harvest.
Okay.
So we have a catch and release policy where the people they catch the fish here for fun. It's a great spot to introduce kids and new people to ice fishing, and definitely to come out and try your equipment close to home before you make a big trip up to either Lake Simcoe or Lake Nipissing.
Right.
This is a good shakedown spot too, so a lot of guys like it that way, and it's a great sport fishery then for everyone.
Sure. Yep, it's a good place to test out your equipment. You would hate to get all the way, hours and hours away and remember that you forgot your long underwear, which I definitely remember today, and I'm pretty warm and cozy, so we're going to sit out here for as long as it takes because I am determined to catch a fish today.